start with an empty page, and I end with a map of a new land. This is something I've been doing for about 3 years, on and off. I've filled a few different sketchbooks with these imaginary places, and only my family has really seen them. But I have a lot of fun making these. I think they look pretty quiet, and there's a decent chance that I'm making these videos while my toddler is napping. So it's good for me to be quiet. I'm not going to talk the whole time, and I'll probably just whisper, but feel free to mute this audio or put on music that you'd like to relax to, or play this at like 2 times speed, whatever works. This is just a bit of a relaxed time, but it's also a time to make something kind of new and self-contained. It feels productive. So I always start these islands with the coastline, the perimeter, the boundary. So I'm just adding a little water line to it now. I like using this very basic pen. It's like a little gel pen. I've experimented with a lot of different writing utensils. I guess mechanical pencil would be my other favorite, like a drafting pencil. I've done like kind of fine art markers, like, Prisma markers and things like that. Have a tendency to bleed on the paper. And they bleed because I take so long to make each line. I go slowly. I don't know if you heard that car drive by, but I live out in the country. I don't know that I would want to live on an island like this, but I kind of, when I'm making them, I imagine that I do. I grew up not far from the ocean, but I don't live there anymore. I think water is kind of magical. The same way I kind of think hills and little island features are also magical. And so I'm imagining this sort of ridge, the little gentle hills that just sort of pop up. This island had to pop up out of somewhere. And the hills can kind of help define sort of what happens next. I think adding these sort of permanent elements will lend itself to what happens when or if someone was on this island. So again, a permanent thing, let's say from these hills comes this little river. I guess it becomes a big river, kind of winding back toward the coast. Yeah. It kind of divides the island north and south. And let's say it's flowing toward these. If this is high, it's still got these cliffs. And I can kind of imagine it as this like Iceland vibe or fjord where water just flows into the ocean off a huge rock. I've never been to Iceland, but I think that would be cool. Okay. So if I lived here, if I was making a home, I would probably want to find a place kind of near the river and the coast. But this part always feels like if you've played like civilization games, Civilization 5 or 6, like kind of where you settle your nation and then you build out. But for now it's just me and maybe some friends. Put a little there. We all like the north side over here. Maybe we just don't. Maybe it's a big river. We don't feel like building a bridge. And we've got some farmland. We've got some crops. And say we have made a kind of primitive road. Go around the hills. Maybe these hills become kind of big mountains when they get dense. And we're just looking for some beach. Check that out. We got some sandy beach here. Maybe there's some other beach that we haven't discovered yet. Maybe this is another beach. Yeah. maybe this is takes it a while to get there, so we need to build a little lean-to or another house, a little hut there. Okay, let's add a little more cliff. Make the journey seem a little more intense. We just end up right there. Now let's give it some trees. I like the idea that there are some dense evergreens sort of down here. That are green all year, even if it gets cold. Maybe not along the coast, but toward the foot of the hills here. There's some more trees. And we went around them. Because we maybe don't know what lives in the woods yet. But I would say we are getting close to the end. We don't need to use the whole island. I like keeping parts open, imagining that those are places still to discover, or that they're kind of just open areas. Just check out that cliff. Maybe this guy has a farm over here too. Just a little one in progress. That just about does it for this first episode of Quiet Islands. There'll be more to come, more lands to